Today we're going to be working with sales tax again. Remember that tax is a sum of money that is demanded by the government. So you have to pay tax to the government, and then the government will then in turn use that money for things like education, to pay for teachers, to pay to build new schools. The government pays to fix roads. The government pays for the military to protect us, healthcare, lots of things. So we are working specifically on sales tax today, and sales tax is the tax that is on items that are purchased. So let's take a look at number one. The sales tax rate in Alabama is 4%, and a $20 purchase is made. So the $20 purchase, that's the retail price, and the tax rate is 4%. Letter A says, what is the sales tax? So I'm going to go ahead and type 4%, and then it's 4% of the retail price. And then on the next line, I'll type 4% again, but this time instead of retail price, I'm going to replace the words retail price with the retail price, which was $20. And then finally, we need to change the 4% to a decimal. Take a look at the 4. I do not see a decimal. If you do not see a decimal, that is when you write one in on the right side. And then to change a percent to a decimal, we divide by 100, which is the same thing as moving the decimal 2 times to the left. So the decimal ends up over here in front of the 0 and the 4. So 4% becomes 0.04. And I need to remember to get rid of that percent sign. So I'll come back to where I was typing, and I will type 0.04, and then of means multiplication. So we're multiplying the 4%, 0.04 times $20. We had to change 4% to a decimal because you cannot multiply when it's in percent form. Now I'll go to the calculator. And I'll type in 0.04 times $20, and I get 80 cents. So I'll type that here. I need a dollar sign, and then it was 80 cents. Then I need to move on to part B. What is the total purchase price? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original $20, and then I'm going to add to that, and I'll try to line up the decimals, the 80 cents. That almost looks lined up. There we go. And then let me go back to the scribble tool to add these. So $20 plus the tax, it's an increase because you have to pay a little bit extra to the government. So this becomes $20.80. So instead of spending the $20, I had to spend a little bit extra, $20.80, because I had to pay the tax to the government.